All right, so this is a basic NFT application that you're going to be building using Flutter. All right, so welcome to the second section. For this second section, we're going to be looking at how to create this part here. All right, so down, like I believe after the size box here. So basically after the size box here, I believe we want to have, this is also a list view. So we want to first have this container. So let's go and do a con size box because we want the spacing at the top. So let's just do 20, not 200. Sorry. You can go ahead and have the container. So this container here is going to be the color of the first thing that we copied. So we're going to, okay, so I believe what we're supposed to, let's delete the child because we don't have anything to pass in here. So let's pick box decoration. So for this box decoration, we can go and specify the color, which is that color there. Then we can go and do border radius, which is border radius of circular. And let's make it 10. All right, so since that is 10, if I should save this, I doubt we'll have anything on the screen initially. So you see we have nothing on the screen. Why? Because you have to specify the width and height. So let's go ahead and specify a height of, like, let's say 100. And yep, so we have that of 100. 100 is a little bit small for what we are trying to do. So let's make it 500 instead. Okay, good. Exactly what we needed. And yep, so since that is that, we can go ahead and now do child. So for this child, they want a stack. So stack children. So why do we want a stack? Because you see we have an image. Okay, so on top of that image, then there's this stuff here. So before the stack here, so let's wrap this stack in the color. You know why? I'll show you why now. So now since we wrap this stack in color, meaning after we've done all these parts, this part is also needed. So we have this stack there. The first we want to have is the image.assets. So I'm going to download this picture. So let's go ahead and export the picture. So click on export and we have export rectangle 8. So let's go to the downloads, cut this, and let's go to our project directory, NFT assets, images, paste this here. So we can name this NFT1. Okay, and this is a PNG. Okay, so we have to go to our prospect here now. This is NFT1. Save this, and yeah, so it will do prospect for us, pop gets, I mean. So we can close this file now. Okay, just run this in case. So Flutter pop get. So since that is done already, so we can go ahead and do assets slash images slash NFT1 dot png. So save this. You can see we have that. Good. And our width here, we can make it double infinite also. So like take out the whole screen. That's there. Beautiful. So we have that. Then we can make this image. Let's try and make the image fit. Hopefully it fits in. So we can go ahead and do box fit. We should try fill. No, let's do contain. Okay, let's try cover. Alright, so I believe all this one are not working. So dots contain cover and fill. Okay, so this doesn't work. So let's comment out the stack. So if we comment out this stack here, I believe there's something we can pass in here called image also, or is inside the decoration. So image. Okay, we can gonna do decoration image. Decoration image, you pass in an image. So that image, then we're going to pass in image dot assets. Then we are going to have assets slash images slash nft1.png. You see we have an error here. Basically we have to just turn this to asset image. Alright, so that is another way to load image in Flutter. So use asset image, save it. Okay, we have that there, and I believe we can do fit inside of here. So let's do box fit contain. Okay, good. Well, okay, I think contain is okay. We can just add a padding here that says register.all, so you can say 10. Okay, so padding doesn't work. Let's first increase it to 50. Okay, so the padding doesn't work, so let's try cover instead. So let's try cover. So cover basically covers everything. Let's try fill. Nope. Box fit dot fill contain cover, and I believe the contain is the one we can use for now. Okay, so let's just make use of the contain for now. We'll look at what we can do next from there. Okay, so we have that image there. So let's first go ahead and do this ones here. So basically we have a column. So let's remove that, and let's first try this. So let's go ahead and have a row. So for this row here, I'm first going to add a text to see what will happen. So let's go ahead and add a text and say I. So you see we have a text in that place. So what if we push this down a little bit? So let's try and do const size box. So you can say height should be like, let's say 30. Okay, so 30. Okay, good. So we have it on there already. So we want to just have the same stuff that we have there. So I can just copy this, copy that, then in this place just going to paste that right there. Then you notice the color is different, so you have to select this one color, which is this color here. Edit, copy. Okay, so copy that, then let's head over back to the color, which is this one, paste it. Oh, you see the same color? No, it's not the same color actually. I believe that one is a little bit lighter, so I'm going to use the color picker here. Pick it. So this is 5C 886C, so I can select from far behind, so that's why. So 56, I believe 5C 886C. All right, good. So very good. We can just close this, and we can remove this elevation that is there. It looks like there's an elevation there, so let's make it 0. Okay, good. And yep. So after the row here, the next we need is this art. So we can go ahead and do icon. We can go ahead and do Cupertino icon. So I believe Cupertino icon is the one that has that kind of icon stuff. Cupertino icon. I'm trying to figure out. Oh. Hello. So let's get a Cupertino icon. It's weird that the Cupertino icon is not actually showing in this case, because I don't know why. You have to specify something like this: Cupertino icon dot art. So initially that was what I was looking for. Once you do Cupertino icon, it's going to import something at the top, so a new file for you. So just note that. So save this. Then we have that field. Instead of field like this, we are going to make it outline. Okay, so it's not like that. So let's say outlined. Oh god, I hate it when the autocomplete work stop working. Outline. Outline. Oh wow. Fill. Okay, let's just use arts. Ah, wow. So let's go and specify an height. Let's make it 40. Okay, so let's make this one constant. Then we can go ahead and do main as alignment, main as this alignment, space between us. Good. Then I can wrap this in a padding. Okay. Should I wrap that in a padding or the column? What the column is? Okay, let me just wrap this one in a padding. Padding. All. So let's make 8.0. Okay, this is very nice. Then I'm just going to comment this for now. So we have that. Okay. Now let's go back to what we have. Good. So since we have this, we want to now have this text here. So basically after this part, then we can go ahead and specify the text that we need. So for this text here, initially we could do trying to figure out what we'll do here. So I think we missed everything from the beginning. So basically this decoration image is not supposed to like here at first. So that one is not supposed to be there at first, and basically we don't need this. Okay, then I can just like, let me just cut this for now. And let's resolve back to our stack. Because if you were to do the other way and just add a size box and add arbitrary values, it's not going to be responsive for some screens. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. We can get our image dot asset, which is our asset slash images slash nft1.png. okay, save that. Then we have the picture in general itself. Then we can have this. Okay, so that is that. I believe we can now do something like object fits. Box fit, I mean, sorry. Nope. Contain. Oh. What if we cut this out? Okay, no, let's just cut this out. So this image asset here, what if you wrap this in a container? So what if you wrap that in a container, then we make it a decoration. They will say box decoration, basically what we have in that place. So now we have image, we can take decoration image. So the decoration image is going to be equals to image asset image. So asset image, then we want to have that asset slash images slash nft1.png. Save this. And we have nothing initially because I believe the width, so we can go and view width again, double infinite, and also height. Don't forget height. So let's try height 100. Okay, so you see that's what we have there. So let's just increase this height to like 500 here. Okay, no, let's put it in 100 back. And here we can go ahead and do fit box fit dot contain or whatever it is, cover. What do we try cover? Okay, so we have cover there. Then let's increase this like 500. Okay, so we have 500 here, and I'm just trying to see what if I add padding here. So edge instead dot all, let's say 50. Okay, good. So basically now this one here, we can go ahead and specify this one as 300 instead. So we have 300 here, then this padding is a little bit too much. Let's just make it 10. Okay, so we have 10. This cover, so let's try fit art. Okay, good. And no, let's try fit width instead. Okay, so we just need to get the height actually. Let's try 400. Yeah, good now. So it is very, very good now. Then we're going and do, like, I believe there should be a border radius here now. So let's do border radius dot circular. So circular, should let's just make it 10. Okay, good. So that is tagged upon it already. So after this padding here, so after that padding, no, after the stack, I mean, so let's get have a row. Should we have a row? Okay, so yes, let's have a row. Children, we have a row here that is not okay. So the row is not allowed. So we are seeing inside of the stack. So outside of the stack initially. What is this? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how we are supposed to write this. So we have children stack. After the stack, okay, yeah, it is. So we have row. Now this row here, let's have a text that says what is a Masu Ash 9030. So let's save it and see what we have. I see we exactly now. You can see we have it under there. So basically that was what I was trying to do with that we had to like refactor the code. So let's say text style is equals to font size. So that is, you know, that is a little bit big. So font size 20. Then there's a colors.white. Save that. Okay, good. We can make this constant. Okay, so the constant will work like this. So we have to specify it in the children here. And see, so it is working now. Now what we need is now this time here. And that is also a row. So it's a row. Children. Why am I getting an error? Okay, yeah, we have to remove this constant here. So we can put a constant here now. Constant. Okay, so you see the error has disappeared. Then here we can have an icon. So you can have icons dot time. Okay, there's no time, so let's try stopwatch. There should be a time there, so let's try clock. Okay, no clock, so let's set time. Let's try the Cupertino icon. Okay, that's exactly. So this one has time. Sometimes I prefer the Cupertino icons to the normal material icon that is there. So you can get and pass in our text here. So our text says 102 days left. So 102 days left. 102 days left. So our font size is same to like, I think I do font weight. So font weight dot w, let's say 300, because as you can see is a little bit thin. So exactly what we want. Then our color here, colors dot white. Here we can go and specify constant here. Okay, good. Now we can go and do right here is the main axis alignment. Main axis alignment space between. Good. And this row here, we can wrap it with a padding. So padding here, we want only, which is actually top. So we want padding at the top only. Save this. You see it is done. Then we want to have this. So we can go ahead and just download this picture. So click on export profile verified. So go to download again, cut this. So we have profile verified, and so that is basically like after the padding, I believe. So after the padding, now you can go ahead and have a const. So you say const, so const what size box. So you want a space between them. So let's say 15. So once that has been declared already, then you want a row, want a children. So inside this row again, we want a row. Then we want a children. So the first children is the image.assets, which is assets slash images slash, you need to copy this, Ctrl C. So let's go to prospect.yaml. Just going to put this here first. So good, copy that, then we have to paste it right here. So that will do this floater pop get for us. So let's wait for this to finish up. Okay, so it is done. And what you want to go ahead and do is now head over back there, just paste it. So .png. And what is the name? So the name given there is this name here. So I'm just going to copy the name, and what is it? Inspect, copy. Okay, there we are going to have a text style, text style. So text is going to have a color, colors dot white. Yep, of course it's going to be white. Then we can go ahead and do font size. So font size, let's just make it 16.0. Save that, and you'll see we have this kind of error that says overflow pixels at the bottom, something kind of. So initially we have to just increase our height in this place here. So let's make it 600 a little bit. Okay, good. I believe 600 is too much. Let's make it 550. Okay, good. So we have 550 here, and let's make this one 20. Oh no, 16 is okay. It is small. They want to just pass in this size here. Okay, since we have that, let's make this constant. Okay, so our image cannot be constant, so let's just put this here. And what we want to do is size box. So size box. So size we want to have a width among them. So let's say 10. Save it. Good. So we have that. What we want to have is just this stuff that is here. So we can go ahead and have a container. So initially, I think I'm just going to copy the first container that we created, which is for this one. Which is this one. I'm just going to copy this one. Copy that and write this is a row here. So after the row, you know we have double rows. So you should save it. Okay, so this is now coming out as a row as expected. So okay, that is a column. Okay, so after this row, actually, sorry, we have to figure out the row itself. So we have a row of children. This is the first row. Okay, so after this row, save that. Good. So we have that. And what we want to have is a border color should be blue. Okay, so instead of white, we're going to say the border color should be blue. which is what we have. Good, and it's a little bit more rounded, so let's make it 20. 20 is too much, let's make it 15. Okay, and I believe height is too much, let's make it 10. Okay, let's make it 30. 30. Or let's resolve back to the formal stuff that we have. So I think 50 is okay. Okay, 50 is the same thing. Then yep, that's what I want. So instead of this, we are going to do 2007 5 ETH. Save that. Alright, good. Then here we have this one, we can now space them. So main axis alignment, space between, save. Good, so we have that. And if you want to push it down a bit, you can push it down a bit, like to almost reach like the bottom right here. Okay, good. So we are done with this part. So what you want to do is now duplicate it to 2. And to do that, we are going to first select it. So I believe this is it right here. So I should like cut this and I save. We should not have it. Good. So what we want to do is now a page view. So let's make use of a page view instead. So a page view, you want to specify a children, first children, then second children here. If you save it, we have an error that says as size. So yep. Okay, it's just one children that we have now. Let's just add it 2 first. Okay, then for the page view now, we have to wrap our page view in a height. So it will in the container, so as to give it a height. So initially you're not supposed to paste the stuff like that. So also you can create an external widget, but this is just a normal tutorial. You understand what I'm trying to figure out here. So let's say size box, we're gonna give it height. Let's do media query dot top content size dot height. Save that. Yep, so we have that. You can see this is what we want initially. Okay, so that one doesn't seem to work a bit. So what if I try and multiply this? Okay, don't multiply that actually. Go to the top. Go to the top where we have this safe area here. I believe we can wrap this in a single child scroll view. So single child scroll view. So that is like telling us okay, we can scroll. And see, so it's making it like scrollable for us. And you notice that the media height query is a little bit too big. So let's go and specify our own height for it instead. So let's go to the page view. Oh, we've passed page view already. So this is the reason why you should create external widgets. Let's multiply this with like 0.5. Okay, too small. Let's try 1. The reason why we are multiplying is because so when you have like a different screen, so like when you have a different screen, to be responsible to take the same screen size, just multiply by 0.6. So they're basically the same thing. Good. So we have what we want. And for the second one now, I believe the image for the second one is different, which is this one here. So we're going to call this NFT2. Okay. Export. Let's preview this. And oh wow. God, can I see this picture? What if I drag this image out? Okay, yeah. So I need this particular picture here. So if you are dragging it out, please make sure you do Control Z, because other people want to like make use of it. Don't edit and forget to return it back to the way they are. So go back, paste this. So we can call this NFT2. Okay, so our prospect our Puppet YAML, so we can go ahead and save this as NFT2. So they have 3 different things. This is basically it. And once that is done already, okay, it is done. So let's go back. So yeah, you want to have NFT2. Save that. So you have the second NFT here. Okay, and I believe the NFT2 like downloaded all of the NFT. No, that's not what we want. We want just the gear. Okay, so let's download this again. You can see that we have this art and that art there. So I can just delete this and go back to download, copy this cut. I mean, if you want to copy, you can copy it actually, so it doesn't matter. So NFT2 is there. So I'm just going to alt restart. So alt restart is like refreshing the project from from beginning the way it is. Okay, so let's check it out. Good. So now what we need to figure out is also this color here. So the color there, and let's go ahead and use a color picker just like we did, which is 71E89. Okay, 471E89. I have a very bad eyesight. 447E89. Save this. Okay, so we have that. Okay, good. So let's consider this is clone X1 1000 and 1117. So you say clone X 1017. Abi, is it? Oh, 1172. So save that. Good. Then we have 3 hours left. 3 hours left. 3 hours. Okay, then we can just change the price. This is 10.7 and this is this guy picture here. So right here we can say this is 10.7, 10.7. Then this is this person. Okay, so copy this guy name. Okay, so where did we add his name? So the name is at the top here, which is this one. Then we can go ahead and just download this picture. Design, export, preview. Okay, export it. Export. Wow, exported twice. So let's just cut this and head over back there, paste it. Then we can call this. What did we call the first one? Okay, the first one has a name already. Can just say user. Right, so we can call that user again. We have to make sure we go to the Puppet YAML and let's name this user. Okay, save that. And let's wait for this to finish up. Okay, once that is done, we can now go back to the page and let's specify user here. Good, fresh. So yep, we are done with that, as you can see. And I believe the last thing needed now is okay, so let's Ctrl Z back this everything that we did here, so we can return. Okay, good. So return it to the front. So what we need now is this section here. All right, so let's move to this section.